boy stormed into the classroom with a gun, determined to find out who had been bullying his sister. From one of the students, he learned the truth. 4 students had been bullying his sister every day, but none of them had come to school that day. With no other choice, Jack left with his sister. But as they were heading back, Jack suddenly spotted several thugs outside the car window. One of them was leering at his sister. Jack instantly realized they were the ones who had been bullying her. Without hesitation, he jerked the steering wheel and drove straight at them. However, when his father found out, he furiously scolded his son for being too impulsive. But Jack didn't think he'd done anything wrong. In fact, he believed it was all his father's fault. His father had been so consumed by work over the years that he'd completely neglected to care for his daughter as he should have. As the only man in the household, Jack felt he had to seek justice for his sister. Yet his father treated him like an unrepentant criminal. In a fit of rage, Jack left home. It wasn't until 10 years later, when he received news that his father had been stabbed, that he rushed back with his wife and daughter. But to his surprise, when Jack tried to see his father, he was blocked by his brother-in-law, Mark. Clearly, during his absence, Mark had successfully become his father's right-hand man. Jack could tell at a glance that Mark was no good, but he didn't act impulsively. Instead, he sat quietly to the side, waiting for his father to summon him. It wasn't until his uncle saw him that he finally got to see his father. Looking at his father's wounds, Jack vowed to make those who had attacked him pay dearly. But the very next day, disaster struck again. While his father was out on business, dozens of masked assassins suddenly jumped down from an overpass. They stopped the car and opened fire on his father. Fortunately, the bulletproof glass held against all the bullets. Just as his father thought he'd survive the ordeal, the killers used tools to pry open the glass. In the end, his father died under the assassin's gunfire. Yet at his father's funeral, Jack showed no sign of grief. Just then, a familiar figure suddenly appeared. Everyone was shocked to discover that his father had walked out, safe and sound.